one and I stand on that. You and me, babe, that's black on black.
It's instructive to see the hypocrisy play out in real time. So you got this Congress, the House of Representatives run by the Republicans who are talking about rule of law. They're bringing people up on charges like Adam Schiff for, making claims against the President Trump and the Russians and all of this. And you have a whole ass imposter in Congress named George Santos. I'm just going to read a little bit of George Santos's the lies that he has told. And it's long. He's got literally a rap sheet. He lied about his mother being a victim of 9/11. She was in Brazil at the time. She lived in Brazil. She was not in the 9/11 attacks. He lied about being Jewish. He lied about his grandparents surviving the Holocaust. He lied about having employees killed in the Pulse nightclub shooting. He said there were people working for him that were in the nightclub at the night that that terrorist came in and killed those beautiful people. He lied about his niece being kidnapped. Who was asking for this? He lied about where he went to high school, like stupid lies. He lied that he graduated from Baruch College. He did not. He lied about being the star of the Baruch volleyball team. You didn't even go to the school. You didn't graduate from the school. You weren't on the volleyball team. Don't look like you have any athletic ability whatsoever. We can see that. We can see that with our own two eyes, bruh. He lied about getting his master's at NYU. He lied about working at Goldman Sachs and Citigroup. He lied about his employment at Link Bridge Investors. Let me just, and there's like 20 more lies, and I'm going to read them all because y'all need to understand, if you and I applied for a job and we put on our application that we graduated from a school and we didn't, they can come back and fire us. If you lied about where you went to school and you didn't go there and they come back later and find out that you lied about it, you can be fired on the spot. This man has lied about where he's worked, where he's gone to school. He's charged with credit card fraud. In Brazil, he lied about being a landlord and owning 13 properties. He could barely put 13 pairs of drawers together. He lied about founding an animal charity. And then people donated to the animal charity and he pocketed the donations. This man stole money from a disabled veteran whose dog was dying. This man accused of writing bad checks to purchase puppies and then selling the puppies. He's indicted on 2 counts of wire fraud, 2 counts of making materially false statements to the FEC. He's indicted on 2 counts of falsifying records submitted to obstruct the FEC. He's indicted on 2 counts of aggravated identity theft. He's indicted on 1 count of access device fraud. He's accused of skimming credit cards from ATM machines in Seattle, defrauded donors, and had them donate $50,000 to his LLC. Instead of his campaign. He's used those funds to do everything from Botox to an OnlyFans page. You know that? That's the most recent thing. Many of his campaign donors don't even exist. He spent campaign funds at Sephora as well as Hermes. He collected $24,000 in unemployment benefits while employed. That's jail time. But you took unemployment benefits and you were working? He stole the identity of his family members. He used campaign donors' credit cards info to make additional campaign donations to his own campaign, using other people's information. He submitted fraudulent campaign finance filings to the FEC. That should also land him somewhere. He lied about personal loans to his campaign. He reimbursed himself for loans he didn't make. He lied about his marriage and divorce to a woman. Was a drag queen. I'm not blaming him for that. That shouldn't even be on this list. Whoever put this on the list. I don't care if he was a drag queen. I don't care if he worked in drag. Got nothing to do. He could be in Congress and drag. I'm okay with that. He lied about acting. He said he was in a Hannah Montana. What? He said he was in Spider-Man. Wait, he helped on production. This man should not be in Congress. Period. And the fact that he has no shame, won't resign. And the fact that the Speaker of the House, who's this great Christian, won't put him out or is not in support of putting him out. Let's play the clip from Mike Johnson really quickly, Smith. I'm sorry.
There's also going to be a vote on the House floor tomorrow to expel one of your members, George Santos. You have not said if you support this. Do you support expelling George Santos?
I'll say this. We had a Republican conference meeting in the last hour. There were opinions shared on both sides. I'll answer it this way, Mike. Listen, I said that the Republican Party is the rule of law team, and we are. We believe in the rule of law.
No, you don't.
People of good faith
it's a lie.
who make an argument, both pro and con. for the expulsion resolution for Santos. There are people who say you have to uphold the rule of law and allow for someone to be convicted in a criminal court before this tough penalty would be exacted on someone. That's been precedent so far. There are others who say, well, upholding the rule of law requires us to take this step now because some of the things that he's alleged to have done, the House Ethics Committee having done their job, are infractions against the House itself. And so what we've said as a leadership team is we're going to allow people to vote their conscience. I think it's the only appropriate thing we can do. We've not whipped the vote, and we wouldn't. I trust that people will make that decision thoughtfully and in good faith. I personally have real reservations about doing this. I'm concerned about a precedent that may be set for that. So where everybody's working through that, and we'll see how they vote tomorrow.
Okay. You're a liar. You don't believe in the rule of law, only if it applies to Democrats. Do you believe in the rule of law? George Santos actually spoke out following this press conference, and they've been sussing this out in Congress today. Tomorrow, I think they're going to go to a vote. I've already seen maybe a dozen Republicans already said they're going to vote to expel him, but I think he's a distraction for them, and he makes them look bad. But y'all got what's the name? Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, who be getting felt up and feeling people up in damn children's theater. You got Matt Gaetz's ass and Jim Jordan. Like, the Republicans are a crap show of carnival barkers, and George Santos is, probably he's not the ringleader. He's one of the clowns that get out of the clown car. But here's what he had to say.
You all want a soundbite. This is the third time we're going through this. I don't care. I was sent here by the people of the 3rd District of New York. I represent them, not the political class in Washington, D.C.
No, you don't. Stop, Smith. I don't even want to hear him.
If they think this
no,
was a
stop lying. Because here's the thing. People voted for you because they thought you might have been Jewish and that your family survived the Holocaust and that your mom was killed in 9/11 or was a victim of 9/11, that you had people working in the Post nightclub that got killed, that your niece was kidnapped, that you went to Baruch, that they were voting for somebody that they thought had this background, that had 13 properties and was doing all of this stuff in the community. They didn't vote for a liar. So no, the people didn't send you to Congress. You lied. So you should step down. That's what a person with any kind of integrity, because you don't have any, because you're a allegedly serial defrauder. This is what you do. If Congress keeps this man tomorrow, we already know 2024 is going to be a wild ride. It probably is anyway, but they're telling you what they care about, okay? And it's not the rule of law, and it's not integrity, and it's not honesty and truth.
I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one who loves things is the one